Hey there everyone, it's Charlotte Bryan, dog trainer and behaviourist here. Today I just want to talk to you about something that I found I saw on Facebook, and it's one of those misconceptions about dog training, and I really just wanted to talk to you guys about it and let you know what I think. So that thing I saw, it was a post and it said, never use treats to train your dog because otherwise you'll always have to. And that can't be further from the truth. Well, I guess depending on how you use the treats. So you see there are two ways you can use treats, either as bribes or rewards. Now bribes, they're not very reliable because as soon as your dog, if you're using your treats as a bribe and you're trying to bribe your dog's attention or something like that, as soon as the distraction is better than what you're holding in your hand, your dog's not going to listen to you. So for instance, say you've got another dog over there and you've got your dog right here. There's my Frankie, just there we are. But say you've got your dog with you and you've got another dog over there and you're trying to keep your dog's attention, so you've got a treat and you're holding it in front of your dog's nose going, here, look at me, look at me, look at me, here, look at like that. Your dog's, as soon as that distraction or that dog is much more fun or more valuable to your dog than the treat you're holding, your dog's not going to listen to you, ever. And so it's not a reliable way to train your dog or keep their attention, anything like that. So with me, you'll never see me do that. You'll never see me try and like bribe my dog's attention or their focus or bribe them to do something. So I have, I've seen a few people, actually quite a few, and what they do is they've got their dog and their dog's distracted and they're trying to get their dog to sit. And so they'll go, here, look here, look here. And they'll go sit and they'll hold it right up in front of them and they'll hope the dog sits. Unfortunately, most of the time the dog's like, nah, I don't care. Like, I see what you got and that thing's much better, so I ain't gonna listen to you. And so that's why bribing doesn't work. However, you can use treats as a reward. So for me, if you saw me train a dog, or you hopefully will more on this channel, and hopefully if I see you in real life, we'll do some training sessions, things like that. But what you'll do is you'll see me go sit. I'll expect the dog to sit. If they don't, we'll either wait for them to sit or we'll use the leash just to help them into the sit. And then they'll get the reward if they sat quickly and enough and with a bit of enthusiasm, and if they gave us their focus. So what I'd do is I'd go sit, then reach into my pocket, give them a reward after they've done it. And that's how you make the treat a reward, not a bribe. Now, but the next thing is obviously, how do you stop using treats? Because if there's got to be a point where like your dog knows what to do, and so it's like, well, we don't want to keep giving out treats and we don't want to be like carrying around big treat bags on, and we don't have to. If you use treats, it doesn't mean you're forever stuck using treats. I used treats on Frankie when he was a puppy, and he is the most well-trained dog I know. I could have him in any situation, on lead, off leash, with treats, without treats. He will listen to me every single time, even if we're at the beach full of dogs. We could be on a dog beach at its busiest time. I have no treats and he could be down the beach. If I called him, he'd come to me. And so that's what I want to help you guys get with your dogs. So Frankie, just like that, he came straight away, which is good. Sit, good boy, down, good. Come. Good. So, great, good boy. So you can see I haven't used any treats there. Yes, there's not much around, but this is a situation in which I'm filming. So I could be anywhere. I could have him off leash. He'll listen to me 100% of the time. That's his behavior in any situation, whether he's at the beach, at the park, getting treats off someone, playing with other dogs, going for a swim. It doesn't matter, he's still exactly the same. He behaves exactly the same when we're out. And so the way I played out treats is, come on. Not sure whether I should censor that. But yeah, so the way I fade out treats is I look at the level of distraction and how well the dog knows the command. And they're the two things I kind of look at when determining whether or not I give a treat. For instance, you teach your dog to sit at home. Once a dog knows how to sit at home, they're no longer going to get treats and rewards for sitting at home, because it's something they should know how to do. It's something that's like expected of them, and things like that. So if my dog, so say I was training a puppy or any dog, same principle applies. If I were teaching it to sit at home, I say sit, the dog knows how to sit and it's clear they know how to sit. They sit quite quickly, they're giving me focus, that's all good. You can reward it a couple of times and then slowly just start spreading out your rewards. Maybe only reward them once every 3 times you tell them to sit. Something like that. So you're starting to fade out those treats, because when they're at home in a home environment, it's familiar to them, they know what sit means, so they're no longer going to keep getting rewarded for it, because it becomes something that it's expected that they know how to do and that they should follow through with. However, you start then moving out onto the drive or in a public place. You might start off with some treats, I would. The higher the distraction, I would go back to treats and just reinforce that behavior, because in a distracting environment, it's going to be harder for our dogs to listen to us and to work with us and focus with us. So as I get into more public places, busier, things like that, I would start with the treats. But as soon as my dog's reliably following my command, so get them to sit, then reward them using the reward-based approach, not the bribe-based approach. And as soon as they're sitting, I just start fading out those treats, because then it's clear that they know what they're doing, and so it becomes an expectation that they follow us, not just, oh, I'll do it when I want the treat. It's no, you'll do it when I tell you to. And so I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover just for this video. It was only a quick one, but I thought it was really important, because the common misconception is that dogs, like, if you use treats, you'll have to always use them. And no, that's not the case. As I just explained, you fade them out. You fade them out when your dog's doing really well at like a certain level, and then you give them treats when you push them a bit harder. So I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if it doesn't. But I definitely want to cover more of this sort of stuff in the future. If you really like this video, please like it so I know that you guys liked it, and I'll do more of these sort of quick fire videos. If you've got any questions as well, please just comment them and I will do my best to answer them. So yeah, and share this video to your friends. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Bye.